This is the features overview for Crimson Desert. The reason why I'm excited to check it out is because we are finally getting a dedicated video from Playable showing off the gameplay features. We've got a ton of gameplay for Crimson Desert, yes, true, lots of boss fights and all that, but we haven't really seen what it feels like to actually play the game from moment to moment gameplay, and what it's like and what the full offering of the gameplay features are. We've sort of seen bits and pieces of it during gameplay they have provided, nothing cohesive, right? I'm pretty excited to see what they have to offer, and the fact that they have gone gold already with the game less than 2 months before the release date, I think they're in a good position to show this off, and it's pretty much nailed down. So let's see what they have. Here we go. Ready? I'm hitting play. Crimson Desert. Oh yeah, baby.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the first Crimson Desert features overview video.
Look at that. That looks massive.
In this series, we'll be sharing information about several gameplay features and providing a look into what you can expect when you step into the world of Crimson Desert.
This looks great,
Today,
man.
We'll cover our main protagonist Kliff and his story, as well as the open world where your journey will take place.
All right, let's go.
This is the continent of Pywel, a seamless open world filled with natural
Look at how
beauty.
big that is.
Here you'll find both vast wilderness stretching as far as the eye can see, and bustling cities inhabited by residents from all
Just give me
walks
some
of
Witcher
life.
vibes, bro.
As you explore, you may also come across ancient ruins and more just waiting to be discovered.
Hang on a second. Did you see that little bush thingy moving? Is that like a little animal? Look at this one.
As you explore, you may also come across ancient ruins
It's moving.
and more just waiting to be.
It's moving, right?
But for all its beauty, danger lurks in all corners. Rival factions clash in deadly conflicts. Hostile forces roam the lands. And high above, in the realm known as the Abyss, a growing mystical imbalance threatens to push the world toward chaos. This is where you step in.
Got some Breath of the Wild
Take these wings.
vibe to it too.
It's time
It's a compliment.
to return.
Kliff and the Greymanes. Greymanes? Greymanes.
Play as Kliff,
Oops.
a formidable warrior of the
Greymanes.
Greymanes, a faction hailing from the region of Payloon. Renowned for their commitment to peace, the Greymanes have long fought for their homeland's unity and protected the innocent. To Kliff, his fellow Greymanes are family in all but name, and he has fought with them side by side, determined to preserve unity in their lands.
Rest well.
But we first join Kliff in the days after that peace is shattered.
Oh, okay.
Gian has fallen. And with the great leader's death, our land, Payloon, once unified, has been plunged into chaos. And now, a bloody battle unfolds between the Greymanes, who fight to uphold his will, and the Black Bear forces that seek to set it aflame.
Looks great.
Your journey begins with reuniting the surviving Greymanes to rebuild the faction and reclaim your homeland.
Black Bear bastards swore up and down you were dead. Ross!
But as you venture farther, the clearer it will become that the fate of more than just the Greymanes is in your hands. Forces of greed and malice wreak havoc across the continent, while a far greater threat emerges.
Ooh.
The gazes of dark forces are fixed on the Abyss, a mysterious realm that holds power beyond imagination. And in doing so, drives the balance of this unknown world and the continent below ever deeper into chaos. Fragments.
God damn, I'm so excited for this combat, man.
And lie scattered across Pywel. Defeating those that seek to use these remnants and restoring the Abyss's broken balance will be an important part of your journey.
Hell yeah.
The Abyss holds what the world itself contains, which is why they plot to open the gate.
What's behind it?
Pure power, raw and untamed.
The moment it is claimed by a single hand, ruin
Damn.
is sure to follow.
I'll tell you what though, this game so far I have seen has very interesting boss fights. Very interesting boss fights. And the fact that all the boss fights play out very different to each other, and each boss has like very different set of like attacks, and then the way you have to approach the boss in different ways as well. That's really cool, dude. That's really cool. Feel like they've really thought that out. Really exciting. Very exciting.
If we fail to do so, countless lives will be lost. We can't do this alone. Naira.
Sorry, one more thing. This game is looking better and better each time I see it. I have told you this before in the last video they put out. It looks so good. And now this, probably I'm assuming like the latest game footage, looks amazing.
Gather all of the Greymanes.
Consider it done.
Take focus! They're all fucking dead!
Lots of particles. Pywel.
The story of Crimson Desert centers on Kliff,
This way.
How's the situation?
but as his tale unfolds, 2 new playable characters will come to join your journey.
Playable
As
characters.
these characters become available, you will be able to freely explore Pywel and undertake many quests outside the main story with them.
Oh, that is new. I didn't see that coming. You have more than one playable character that you can explore the world with. When they said new playable characters, I thought, okay, maybe like it's mission based. Like, you know how in Witcher 3 you can play as Ciri in some missions? But you can, looks like you can actually explore the world as these characters too. That's amazing, dude. I don't know how that works. Very cool.
Each character has their own combat style, as well as unique skills and weapons, allowing you to experience the world and its battles in different ways.
That's cool. Dude. Okay.
Pywel is made up of 5 regions, each holding stories to be told and discoveries waiting to be found.
Dude, I love that they just casually dropped that you can play as two other new characters, completely playable through the story. Like they just casually dropped it and move on. Okay, cool. But does that mean that you have to manage like 3 different inventories and all that as well? Like, you know, the stuff together. I wonder how that works. Looks great. The setting really gives me Witcher 3 vibes. Just loving it. That's the Crimson Desert.
The main questline follows Kliff's journey through the central story, but questing in Pywel goes far beyond following a single path. The continent is full of other tales, interesting encounters, and hidden challenges that all shape your adventure, and you're free to take them on in any order you choose.
Ooh, that's
Many
the
of
map.
Pywel's quests revolve around the factions, houses, and organizations of Pywel. Some of these quests are grand, with large-scale objectives like reclaiming fortresses and taking on formidable foes.
Yep.
Do you know how to drive a wagon? Would you take the reins and get me to the
Is he
train?
wearing a cowboy hat?
while others are quieter, requiring you to help residents with everyday tasks.
Cool.
From the outset, some factions will be friendly and may give you missions.
The Bleed Bandits are raising an army of their
Is that the Red Baron?
And worse still, they've stolen the family spear manual. My son Graham went to reclaim it, but he's gone silent. With the rest of my men serving the Duke, I find myself in need of your aid.
Others, however, are hostile forces who are residing in or occupying the area. Roothold, originally under the jurisdiction of House Celeste, is currently blockaded, under siege by the invading forces of Gwen Kraber. The area will be liberated once Gwen Kraber and Kraber's soldiers are defeated.
Okay. It's cool. Haven't seen the Gwen Kraber. Looks cool.
Roothold is now back under the control of its rightful faction, House Celeste.
Game of Thrones. Dude,
Enemy force.
would this what like Game of Thrones Crossroads would have been like if it was an actual proper good game? Like, you know, controlling factions and stuff like that? That would have been cool, right? Anyway, moving on.
Have withdrawn, and the region will now be safe to travel. In other liberated locations, the homes of rightful residents may be restored.
Is that a tomb? That's a tomb.
Rewards for faction quests will be helpful in your character progression. From meeting new merchants to receiving equipment for your journey and gaining access to resources like lumber, stone, and other materials you'll need to rebuild the Greymanes home.
Oh, this is what I'm interested in the most. Exploring. Whoa.
In Pywel, exploration is more than travel. It's discovery. Whether it's finding undiscovered points of interest, hidden treasures, or simply a vantage point to take in the view, there is much that will draw your curiosity to wander. With sights, secrets, and surprises along the way catching your attention, and no strict path,
Yeah.
you can pretty much go anywhere that captures your interest.
Okay.
A trusty steed provides reliable travel, but Kliff himself can climb and even glide across distances.
Damn. I'm really loving this movement system in this game, man. It's very versatile. Very cool. Whoa.
Further into your journey, you'll also gain access to a missile-firing mech
Damn.
and a dragon that will allow you to soar high above the world.
What else do you
On
want?
your journey, you will meet a wide variety of the continent's inhabitants as part of everyday life in Pywel. Amongst them, hostile factions and enemies each present their own threats, from well-trained soldiers and sorcerers to ferocious beasts and machines
Man,
that will test.
imagine like fucking blocking little rocket projectiles with a shield and a sword. That's badass.
Your combat skill and adaptability. And for those seeking a different kind of challenge, Pywel holds many mysteries.
Shit. Looks
From
like there's a
ancient
lot to do.
mechanisms hidden in forgotten ruins to enigmatic puzzles, each rewarding keen observation and problem solving. Now, let's go over just some of the things you can discover out in the world. The Abyss is a mysterious realm brimming with secrets and untold power. Its influence stretches far beyond its own borders, spilling into the lands of Pywel.
Oh,
Fragments have fallen to the world below and lie scattered across the
that's
continent.
cool.
And discovering these remnants will be an important part of your journey.
This is kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of Assassin's Creed, like, you know, the modern day storyline bits, like where you like discover ancient Isu civilization remnants and stuff like that. I mean, it is not as present in later games like it used to be, but you know what I mean, right? Like it's kind of, you know, it's like a two parallel two storylines kind of thing. And this kind of reminds me of that because like the setting is very medieval, like old timey, like Witcher 3 type setting, and then you have this like mechs and the weird magical stuff that you had to deal with. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean.
You'll come across artifacts, powerful items necessary to unlock and upgrade
It's
your
cool.
skills. Artifacts can be earned through quests and combat, while others lie in more hidden corners of the world, waiting for those willing to stray from the beaten path. Traces of the Abyss you discover will open up fast travel locations, making it easier to revisit and explore the areas of Pywel you've discovered.
Oh, that looks like the fast travel points from
In
Breath of the
time,
Wild.
your search will inevitably take you to the Abyss itself. Venturing into its mysterious realms will put your wits to the test as you uncover its secrets and restore the Abyss's broken balance. Across Pywel lie valuable equipment and items, some tucked away in hidden corners, others guarded fiercely within enemy camps, forts, and strongholds. Many of the items you uncover may offer powerful and helpful advantages in combat and exploration. Even the smaller items you collect along the way can prove unexpectedly useful, benefiting those who search every path and face every challenge. The world of Pywel is rich with knowledge waiting to be uncovered, from knowledge
Whoa.
about its
We got
inhabitants and
crocodiles.
wildlife to skills, items, and more. This information can be acquired in many ways, by interacting with characters and objects, exploring new areas, and even observing from afar. The knowledge you gather may provide clues to completing
Okay.
quests,
Fishing confirmed. You can fish.
open paths to acquiring new skills, or offer
That is a ridiculous outfit. I love it. I love it.
acquiring new skills, or offer helpful guidance. That's all for today's look at the story and world of Crimson Desert. In the future, we'll be highlighting combat, progression, and life in Pywel, so stay tuned. Thanks
Cool.
for watching, and we'll see you
More
again.
videos to come. Nice. The horse riding, horse animation is a little stiff and weird though. I don't know if it's just me. Overall looks fantastic. Very good. Hell yeah. Have you pre-ordered this already? I haven't. I'm going to though. I'm going to. 100% playing this, man. This looks amazing. I'm not surprised. It looks pretty freaking cool. And it looks like they have a lot of stuff planned for the open world gameplay, which is great. Which confirms what one of the directors of the game have mentioned in a podcast a couple of weeks ago. They did mention the world map is actually bigger than Skyrim and Red Dead Redemption 2, but with that size, the concern normally would be, okay, is it like too big with nothing to do? This explains it. It is big, but it also filled with a lot of things to do. Time will tell whether this is going to end up feeling a lot like bloat from Ubisoft games. I really hope not. It looks like they have a lot of variety and there's a lot of thought going into the side quests and stuff. But we're going to see a lot more gameplay with combat and stuff like that coming up, leading up to the release of the game. So we'll find out more. But what I have seen so far is very promising, very promising. It's really getting me excited about the game, and this is going to be a first day play for me, 100%. Is it for you? Let me know in the comments below.